Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bite-Sized Review. This is your home for reviews and opinions on the super niche, obscure, sometimes outright awful games on the Nintendo Switch. With that out of the way, here's our host, Sean Ryan.
Hello everyone, this is Bite-Sized Review. With that, we will kick off episode 2. Today we're going to be reviewing a game called Lydia, developed by Platonic Partnership. But before we dive in, I want to state that there's a lot of material in this game that is not suitable for children, including a lot of swearing and adult situations. Additionally, there are trigger warnings for the following: alcoholism, attempted suicide, abandonment, emotional neglect, and abuse. I won't be discussing most of these in this review, but I felt it should be important to let you know that they do exist in this game should you want to buy it in the future. The game starts with our protagonist Lydia inside her family's house, talking to her father and doing what every child has done since the beginning of bedtime, begging to stay up past that bedtime. But she's quickly overruled by her parents and told that she has to go to bed because they're about to throw a party. Immediately, the depressing atmosphere of the game is thrown in our face with its visual art style. The entire game looks like it's set in a dark and interactive version of Where the Sidewalk Ends, a children's book by Shel Silverstein. And like the hand-drawn visuals, the sound is meant to be uncomfortable. Winds that howl menacingly to a hollow-like sound, similar to putting a seashell to your ear, but accented with a piano to create even more tension. And it's not just the ambient music and sound, but also the characters are voiced in a gibberish that sounds dark and grating. The gameplay consists of Lydia interacting with other characters as she progresses through her story. There is a dialogue tree, but it isn't as expansive as the game makes it seem. When presented with 3 different emotions to express in your conversation, only the first part of your response is in line with the emotion you chose. After that, the remainder of your speech is exactly the same as the other options. Earlier I mentioned not going over the trigger warnings that are littered throughout this game for emotional reasons and to avoid spoilers, but I will say that as the game progresses and we learn more about Lydia, there are several key scenes that show how these things have affected her throughout her life. Lydia is a very short game, clocking in at about an hour, but it's very impactful. All in all, I would give this game an 8 out of 10 bites. A quick disclaimer before we wrap this up. This review is not a paid endorsement and I did not receive a free code for this game. And that concludes our second episode. Until next time, this has been Bite-Sized Review.